Hello viewers, here is a Tozai fan, or
I think the brand name is TO7i.
today we will be cleaning and servicing this unit. It's not that dirty, but if I recall correctly, it doesn't run very well. Yeah, the bearings are locked. So we're going to have to open the motor and clean that out. It's got some dirt and dust on it, but nothing too major. There's some hair clogging on the shaft. So we'll get that off. Back guard has some dust on it. Nothing too major. So let's go ahead and get inside of here. These guards are not the easiest thing in the world to get off. In fact, this one is being quite difficult. There's like a second lip on there holding on, which is not something I've ever seen before on fans like this. I don't really want to bend it too much because I'm concerned it's going to break. There we go. Okay. Now this blade looks very much like the Lasco Galaxy fans of the era, but I've been told it's not actually manufactured by them. Or at least I think that's what I was told, I don't remember. But anyways, there's that. And this should open up with just this one screw on the back. Okay, here's a look at the motor. It's fairly small, but doesn't take too much to run a blade like this. Excuse me. So these two screws should remove the motor. These two screws should remove the switch. There's actually no strain relief on here, so the cord just kind of pushes through. Yeah, that's a little flaky. Remove the base. Actually, we'll wash that. We'll wash that. It's coming off. I guess we'll wash that too while we're at it. And I'll push this all the way through, and then we can wash everything and not have to worry about getting the motor wet. Okay, now we're going to service the motor. There's an awful lot of hair on this shaft. That may or may not be a problem. Yeah, this is pretty caked down there, I think. Excuse me. I'm going to take some detergent oil and I'm going to kind of clean the shaft off with this detergent oil. And then hopefully I can just slide the bearing right off the shaft. Alright, it doesn't look too good, but it feels okay. So let's see if that will have done it. Good, that was pretty easy. So now we can clean the shaft. I gotta get a new ticker towel because that one has other cleaner on it. I'll use this one as a backdrop here. We'll get some of the dust off of this. Not too much dust on here, just a little bit. We'll get that off. And the winding is kind of behind like this plastic thing, so that should be pretty clean. It's starting to open up a little bit here. I don't think that's right. Alright. That's good enough for that. Got two pieces of ticker towel here. I'm going to make this real small. And then stick this through the bearing. And this will kind of clean this bearing out as best it can. The bearing seems very dry. Maybe it wasn't necessarily a dirt issue, it could just be a need of oiling. Okay, so the bearings are clean now. Clean the shaft off. Yeah, the shaft was pretty dry. A little bit of remnants of gummed up oil in there, but not much to speak of. It's quite dry. So there wasn't much in there. Alright, so now we'll get the fan oil. Put the non-fan oil away. Get the fan oil out. And there we go. Oil for fans. Well, there's a picture of the fan on there. And put a drop of oil in here. A little bit on the shaft. And we'll put this through. And it's leaking out. I don't want that. Okay, and we'll do the same thing on the front. The washer is actually on the bearing still, that's better, doesn't appear to be one on the shaft. Yeah, I think this is one of the smallest shaded pole motors I've ever seen in one of these fans. This seems smaller even than what's normally in these things. I don't know if this is necessarily a good fan or not. The switch is actually soldered onto the terminals here. The wires are soldered on the terminals. So I tend to believe this is a little bit, it's some quality to it anyways. Nowadays all this stuff is just cheap push-in junk, and the wires fall out half the time or whatever. Okay, so we're going to put the motor back together now. Okay. And it's actually pretty close to where it should be in terms of alignment. Not bad at all, but we'll kind of knock it a little bit. There we go. Look at that spin down time now. Nice. Okay. I will go get the rest of the parts and we'll begin reassembly. Alright, here we are with all the parts. Pull this cord back through here. What am I doing wrong here? There we go. Okay, that's not aligning correctly. Or it's stripped, I'm not sure. Oh yeah, I would say that's not aligned correctly. Whoops. Goofed that up. And that one probably wasn't going into the threads either. There we go, now it feels like it's threading a little better. Oh, that side doesn't. Looks a little more aligned this time. Okay, that's correct now. I was just thinking too, everything in this project thus far has gone pretty flawlessly, which is unusual. Okay, so now reattach this. To the this. And now before I put it all the way back together, I just want to make sure the speed orientation is correct on the switch to the to the way I put it on. So this should be high. And this should be low. Alright, so it's backwards. This is why you always check. I'd rather undo it at this point than once I've already got it reassembled. And I know I say logically it doesn't go that way, but it certainly feels like it will with the way the wires is bending. But that's fine, no problem. We'll just switch it around. So it should go like this. Okay. See, now this is wanting to sit like this. That's why I thought it went the other way. But I guess it goes this way. Very well. This little tab has to fit in here. Like that. Now this should be able to be screwed in. Okay. Now we'll put the base on. And what is that junk there? Okay. And now we'll put the guard back on. It's getting junky down there. Is there something on my hands? This cleaned up really well. Although the whole guard wasn't really that bad to begin with. This is very difficult to do. I don't know what the purpose of this is. I've never seen ones designed like this before. It's made me more difficult to get back on than it was to get it off. Okay, it's on now. Alright, let's power it up and see how it runs. It looks nice. Not much difference between high and low. Moves a decent amount of air. The spin down time is pretty good.